Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome to our call for tonight. This is our Tuesday training, and we are going to be talking about more over-the-shoulder video PLR strategies and to give you some ideas on what you can be doing with your video PLR, which is plenty. And if we talked about every strategy there was, we could probably talk endlessly. So we'll just go over a strategy every week and give you some ideas on what you could be doing to put your existing content to use. So these Tuesday workshops used to be for our Central PA group and the PLR show community combined. And they were the precursor to our Thursday Extreme Business Makeover for Ultimate Insiders, which is now being taught privately. For those of you who are in Central PA and you're joining me now, those workshops are going to shift now to Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So these Tuesday workshops will be primarily for those who are involved in private label rights content, as well as our Saturday Q&A. We're going to focus on strategies for over-the-shoulder tutorial PLR videos. And we are going to just say, you're welcome to join us if you're from the PLR show, from the Central PA group anytime. And I will say that PLR is going to be the most welcoming way to learn about creating an online business. So if you've not really heard about PLR, you don't really know what it is, and it sounds like jargon, just join us. And you will start to see many of the principles that you are learning or you want to learn are going to be involved in using private label rights. And we're going to be covering both the MMO and non-MMO market strategies for over-the-shoulder instructional tutorial videos. So we're going to cover both in these Tuesday workshops. So let's talk about some strategies for your over-the-shoulder video PLR. As I always say, as I said last week, you're typically looking on the screen at live action. So one of the things you want to think about is you don't want to read while you're doing that, while you're present. So you want to be able to talk people through what they're seeing on the screen. And so I would suggest that if you're going to change PLR videos, don't add captions, even though I know people do it. It's a real distraction of what you're demonstrating. It's not the same as a talking head video. It's not the same as even one where you're using PowerPoint or presentation software, or even if you're doing some kind of animated video where there's drawing. I'm going to say you don't want to use captions because you want your viewer focused in on what's happening on the screen, and you want them paying attention to what is going on. Most important is going to be always how you're going to be positioned over the shoulder video tutorial training. It's never necessary or mandatory for you to revoice the over the shoulder instructional video content. We're going to be going over some of those strategies here on Tuesdays. You should be a resource person and a problem solver. That's where you want to position yourself in the market. And when you start talking about using PLR video, if you're going to position yourself as a tech person, then you may want to use a different strategy than using PLR. If you're going to be positioning yourself, though, as an educator, as a problem solver, it's perfect for you. And that's really the highest value that you can exhibit. So that's really what we're going to be driving at, whether you choose to be in the make money online market or whether you choose not to be. You want to spend the bulk of your time doing three things. Number one, building your audience. Number two, generating leads. And number three, positioning yourself as an educator in the market. You don't want to be someone that's going to be helpful, someone that's going to be out there and then not be building your audience and generating leads that are eventually going to buy from you, right? That's the point of it. So let's talk about the strategy here in this session. Turning the video course into a challenge. That's what we're talking about tonight. And instead of making the point of the product or the focus of the product what's in the video course, you're going to make the product into a challenge, and you want that challenge to be forcing the person who's the buyer to take some kind of action. You want to push them to, you want to even almost promise them the result that if they follow what it is you're going to be saying, they're going to get some kind of result. And this is going to mean that you want to make the goal of any finish, you want to make the goal of the course something that the viewer finishes. So it's not just that they're going to learn something. The goal is going to be that they finish something. And you're going to use PLR videos to undergird that process. That is what you're going to sell. You're going to be selling a result. You're going to use the videos in order to help them get that result. So what you're going to do as an information marketer is you're going to take the PLR videos, this instructional tutorial video content, and you're going to build around that video course. What are you going to build? You're going to build the kind of tools and the kind of training that pushes somebody to take action on what they're watching. You are going to need to understand what's in the course. So you need to have watched the entire course, even though the point of getting PLR videos, in particular instructional videos, is for you to be able to not have to do those things. It's not for you not have to teach it. And that's true. However, if you're going to undertake what I'm telling you now, you really do need to have watched the entire course, and you need to understand the flow of it. You need to understand what each video teaches, because what you're doing is you're going to really be guiding somebody to get a specific result. And they may not have to watch. For in the case of, let's say if you were to purchase one of our courses, typically we have 20 over-the-shoulder videos. If you're going to be getting them a specific result, they don't have to watch all those videos for your challenge. You can give them all those videos so they have context, but the point is not for them to finish the entire course. The point is for them to get the results you're promising. So that means you're going to have to change the sales page. Whatever sales page you get, you're going to have to change it, because what you're promising is not going to be they're going to learn this material. What you're promising is that you're going to give them these step-by-step over-the-shoulder video tutorials so that they can accomplish the result you're promising. This may mean that, and this is what I like about using this kind of strategy, I think that it could be, and you're going to have to check with the various platforms. This could be a workaround, because typically you're not supposed to be using PLR videos if you're going to be putting your course on Gumroad. If you're going to put it on someplace like Udemy, you're going to put it on someplace like Skillshare. You're not supposed to do that. And so what you're trying to do here is what you are not giving them just the videos for them to learn about it. You're getting them to use the videos to accomplish a goal. What you're going to be doing is telling them that they need to watch video 7, video 10, video 12, and they're going to have to do that in order to follow your instructions. So yes, you're going to be adding videos, and you're going to actually be creating videos, but you're going to use the tutorial videos in order to undergird what it is you're teaching. That's going to be the point of your course on the platform, not just learning the content. And so again, now, I'm not going to say that they're going to say that this is going to be okay. You're going to have to make sure with the course platform, maybe you want to have them okay it, or, if that's not what you're going to be into, you just want to make sure that you don't put a course up there and get your account taken or anything like that. You use these platforms, you want to make sure that they're okay with what you're doing. But listen, what we're basically talking about here is not the same thing that they prohibit. Typically, what a course platform doesn't want is for them to have regurgitated content across 3, 4, 5 different people. Because if you think about it, with Udemy, Skillshare, and all these other companies, those are their students. They're their customers, and they don't want their customers having a bad experience on their platform. What you're trying to do, obviously, is to attract those people off the platform. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating content around around the video, around the tutorial videos. And when you want to build a brand around the kind of results you can get, and I'll tell you what I mean by this. And I think I tried to put an example in here later on. Once you brand around the kind of results you're getting, you can then do multiple courses using PLR as the basis. So for example, let's say that your brand or your challenge is going to be the landing page challenge, and you're going to use lead pages PLR videos in one challenge. You're going to use optimized press videos and another challenge. And so you're going to be that brand that just challenges people to create landing pages. You're going to do it across several courses. That's the way you want to think about these things. Now, again, you don't have to do that exact way, but I think that you can be creative in branding yourself around a particular kind of result and using the PLR videos in order to boost or to undergird the result. And so basically what that means is you're going to spend your time developing a results-based strategy for your customer instead of just giving them the content. Now, let's talk about how would you do that. And this is not a comprehensive example. This is an idea to kind of give you what I would think to be, to kind of put meat on the bones, to give you something tangible to look at. So let's take the course Video Summit Playbook. That's one of our PLR video courses. And it's not even over the shoulder, to be quite honest. But let's say that you took that course and you had that PLR video course. You could change the name of your course or your product to be your kind of branded challenge. For example, let's say that your brand is the simple setup, right? And so you're going to have the simple summit setup challenge. And, maybe you're going to have the simple, Facebook group setup challenge. So basically your brand, and this is a made up name. It's an example of how you brand out a challenge and you use PLR videos in order to support the challenge. So what you're not really doing is you're not going out trying to sell an educational course only. You're using the educational course to support the results you're trying to give people. So basically the question is going to be, what results are you going to help the person achieve within the context of a virtual summit? So you're going to teach this process. You will have gone through our PLR videos. You will know what's in those PLR videos before you set up your challenge. And you're going to decide then what kind of results you are going to help that person to achieve. For example, are you going to say that the result you're trying to get people is, let's say, book all your summit guests? Or is it going to be to set up your summit website? Or to set up your summit offer? All those could be one challenge, right? All those could be, the three of those could make up a challenge, right? That this is going to be the goal of the challenge. They're going to get summit guests, and your job is going to be to hold them accountable to what's in the video, or to set it up so that you give them supplementary materials, or that you see to it that it's structured, or that the videos are dripped to them so that they do the process. Right, so they don't get the videos released to them until they pass, a particular course. However you want to set it up, and so all of these are going to require that as a product creator, you are going to create various levels of support. So you're going to support the course. In other words, you want to set the price according to your involvement. So don't just think that because there's you got a PLR video course, you are really providing the value here. And the value is being provided by what you're giving to the course and what you're adding to it. And you want to set your price accordingly. So don't sell the course for $27 and then promise you're going to be there every step of the way. You're going to do live calls. You're going to do all these other things. You want to set the price according to the level of involvement you're going to have. Now, if you're not going to be involved at all, then maybe the $7 to $37 range is going to be the right place, even if you have a PLR video course that you paid, I don't know, it doesn't matter what you paid for it. What you're trying to do again is, what are they paying for? Why are they paying you $27 or $37? They're paying you $27, $37 is to get a result. They're not paying you just to learn the content. Learning the content is a bonus, and you want to structure it as such. And what I like about this is, you can then have another course after this that's similar, right? Your next course could be the simple fun up setup challenge. So in other words, again, it is a way of branding around the kind of results you give people, and you are using our instructional tutorial videos in order to help you to accomplish and to set people up for success in here. You could use our PLR videos, our ClickFunnels PLR videos, if you're going to do the simple funnel settle challenge, right? So if you're going to teach people how to set up their funnel, right, use our videos and use that in order to support the challenge. And again, you can then get another set of videos. You can go get one on Optimized Press. You can get Sales Funnel Playbook. There are a lot of things you could get in order to help you, to help this person to finish the goal that you want to set up. Now, again, you're going to have to test the titles. And a lot of this you're going to solve by making sure you have a weekly workshop, because you're going to know what kind of challenge your people want based on the kind of feedback you're giving you every week. So I hate to beat a dead horse, and I say this every Tuesday, and I probably say it every Thursday and Saturday too. I hope that you're doing a weekly workshop so that you can then begin to gauge what people want. You should be doing one in your niche. And I hope that's what you are doing. Now, what are the benefits of doing this? Why would you do this? First, to finish the challenge, obviously, they need the videos that you're selling them. So once again, I mean, you're not just selling the videos, but they need them. So in other words, yeah, of course, they can get these results on their own, but you've got the videos to educate them through each step. Now, once again, the point of the course is not going to be that they watch all the videos unless it takes that. The point is for them to finish the challenge. And they need the videos in order to complete the challenge. You're going to set the course up that way. This is what you bring to the PLR. When you start talking about adding to PLR, it's not just that you throw stuff in there, that you put bonuses in there. If you want to separate yourself from most people, from people who are pretty much going to be the mindset that you can just kind of get the core, get the content, change the graphics, and then put it up for sale, and then people are going to run to come get it, right? There are going to be some people who are going to make sales like that. I'm going to say you're probably going to be able to do a better job of generating sales and getting the kind of customer that you want to come back to you if you will put a little work into this. So again, the benefit of doing things this way is, in order to finish challenge, they're going to need the videos. The other thing is, you don't spend your time revoicing and redoing videos. I've said it for years. It's a waste of your time. You shouldn't be doing it, and you shouldn't be looking to re-record it or revoice it in order to position yourself as some kind of guru. You don't have to explain why the videos aren't your voice when you use them as a challenge. You don't have to explain that to people, because they're listening to you primarily to finish the challenge. They're listening to you saying, want you to watch video 7, 8, and 9 in order to finish step 1. Watch 13, 15, and 17 to finish step 2. Watch 14, 15, and 17 to finish step 3. They're listening to you. And again, you should be recording videos in order to get them the results, while at the same time telling them which videos to watch in which order and what they should be doing. What you're promising to your customer on your sales page is a real result, whatever that result is. That when they finish your course, and it's going to be your course because you're going to reorder the videos in order to get the result, you're going to be giving them something that's going to be real. And again, now when you do that, right, you are the authority. You are the person that the course was purchased from, and you are going to be the one that the person is going to remember at the end of the course, not the person who created the videos. And again, the other thing I like about this is that all challenges are going to be unique. So you don't have to worry about creating I mean, you can add different you can add different bonuses that a person's going to have, if they're going to reuse the videos, but all challenges. See, if everybody took our ClickFunnels videos and did a challenge their own way, then every course is going to be unique. And that's going to be by default, because you're not going to set up your challenge the way I would. So, and you're not going to call your challenge what I would. And you're not going to have the graphic for your challenge what I would have. Right. So all challenges are going to be unique. They create a unique product almost by default. And so because of that, your product name is going to be unique. You're going to call yours something different than I will call mine. You're going to call yours something different than the other man, the other woman who bought the PLR is going to be naming theirs. Every product name is going to be unique if you do things this way. And the other thing that's really cool about this, that I really, really, really also like, is you can mix and match content from multiple courses. So again, what's the point of the course? The point of the course is the result you're giving people. The point, that's the point. The point is not that they're going to learn everything unless you set it up that way. The point is that they watch videos 4, 5, 7 in one course, and maybe 8, 9, and 14 in the Etsy course, and then 2, 7, and 13 in the Zoom course in order to get your result. And so basically what you've done is you've created something entirely new in terms of value. And you didn't have to do anything again that's going to, I think, take away from your authority. Right? You're basically commanding and creating authority by putting something together that gets someone a result. Now, again, you're going to have to know the content in order to do that, but that's an easy thing to do. I mean, typically our courses are going to be about an hour. Take an hour of your time to watch those videos, but you want to watch them so that you then understand the process well enough to be able to say to someone, no, you only have to watch video 17, 14, and 13 in that order in order to understand this process. You want to be able to say that. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Any questions about the turning your video into a challenge in terms of a strategy? I think if you write your questions in YouTube, I can see them. All right, any questions? Okay, so the chatbot PLR is going to be going off of its launch price tonight at midnight EST. You can get that plrshow.com/Sajan S. Get our newest content bundle at the plrshow.com/new. That's where you can actually get Virtual Summit Playbook still. And we're going to be retiring that course, but you can still get it there at the plrshow.com/new. It's a whole entire bundle there. And then, the unrestricted rights PLR, I'm going to be adding in my pre-sale presentation, plus about 40 additional videos. You can get that at the plrshow.com/the-fire. And then tonight's the last night for launch pricing for our ClickFunnels PLR. It's going to go from $14.95 to $27, depending on when you are watching this. So you can pick that course up at the plrshow.com/CNFLS. Again, plrshow.com/CNFLS. And if you are new to us, make sure that you are on our daily newsletter. You can get that at the plrshow.com. Just go ahead through the process and get our free PLR Academy that'll automatically place you on our mailing list. Now, I suggest that, if you really want to nail these things down, you really want to position yourself as an educator, you want to make the most of your PLR content, become an ultimate insider. That's really the best way. We train every Thursday night, and we are working to make sure that over the next, I'd say 20 to 30 weeks, that you're going to build out a brand that you're proud of. You're going to build out a brand that will support your learning center and being able to sell whatever you want. And so we're going to be doing that probably, I'm going to say, for the next 40 weeks, and looking forward to having you there. So head over to plrshow.com/insider training. Okay. And now, if this has benefited you in any way, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Head over to the PLR Show /shout. You found this helpful to you, and you think that, well, hey, you know what? I'd gladly tell a friend to come to these trainings. Then please do us a favor, because we will use these on our sales pages, on our workshop pages, in our social media, so that people know that they're getting benefit from, or that you're getting benefit, and they can get some benefit too if they will come on Tuesday nights. Okay, so thanks very much, everybody. I appreciate you all hanging out here. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.